welcome to another general tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have planned for us today. What is it they want to tell you? What are they reflecting back? Here's our first card. We have an Eight of Wands. I love that shows up just as I've booked my flights today, because this is a card of flying through the things, flying through the air. And this can mean travel. It can also mean having a lot of things up in the air. And there can be a lot of energy there. And where can you bring it down to land? Magician. Look at that. We've got that same idea of heaven to earth, bringing things down to land. Our magician is able to access the Akashic records, everything, the source of all things, and draw from that to create whatever they want on this earth. And the magician is you. You have this ability to draw from that source of all things. Imagine it as just energy, and energy can take whatever form you choose. You are the conduit that brings it down into form, into matter. The magician able, from nothing something comes. Stepping into your power with this. You've got a lot of things up in the air right now. Where can you see them land? A magician can see them in their mind's eye and imagine it coming in and being able to be that you want. And we have the Four of Cups here, a very interesting card. It represents a dissatisfaction or an apathy. And this card has also been called luxury. And it is that idea of possibly when you've had too much of a good thing, you don't want any more. And we can almost relate this to Buddha sitting under the fig tree. Buddha had lived a life of excess as the son of a king and had experienced all that riches could buy. And then one day he recognized there was a life outside the city walls, and he realized that he didn't want this excess anymore. He wanted to find the true meaning of life. So perhaps this is you asking some deeper questions. Perhaps you're not feeling emotionally fulfilled at the moment. And so have a look with this card about maybe taking the time to sit under a tree and give yourself the time to answer the questions that you have in your heart and in your mind. If you're enjoying the cards, I do ask that you like and subscribe to the channel. It really does make a difference, and a great big shout out to those of you who've already done so. I really appreciate you. And do feel free to leave comments or suggestions in the chat below. I really would love to build this into more of a community, so do get involved. I'd love to hear from you. And now, if you're willing and able, I invite you to close your eyes and just slow down a little. It seems with the Eight of Wands that there's been a lot of things going on recently. Lots of things, as I said, in the air, possibilities, potential. And you might have been waiting for this to happen for quite a long time, for these things to come into land, to arrive in your life. And perhaps you've been waiting for it to happen and it hasn't shown up yet. And so our magician card is telling you to stay in your power, stand in your power, recognize that you are the connection between heaven and earth. You are the divine one who can bring into your reality whatever you choose. However, you must be it first. You must live it, eat it, breathe it, and feel as if it has already appeared in your life. Because then like attracts like, and you will be able to draw down from that source of all things what it is that your heart desires. And yet, with our Four of Cups, perhaps you've had a go at what life has to offer. You've had a lot of time spent with what you desire, and it's not fulfilling you anymore. So perhaps you're now asking deeper questions about life and the meaning of life. And our Four of Cups is saying, sit as long as you need. Take the time in nature, go to ground, sit beneath the tree and feel into that energy. There is more. So this card might be calling on you to experience a deeper connection to source. And so the magician may not be about just bringing in stuff. Maybe it's about experiencing that connection with the divine and the magic that is in the air. The Four of Cups is saying that when you are ready, the opportunities will always be there. They will always present themselves. So take as much time as you need. And in your own time, you can come back to the room and open your eyes. Maybe you're booking a holiday. Maybe you've been trying to make travel plans that have got pretty complicated. Or maybe this is just lots of things that you're trying to hold on to at the moment and grapple with, like spinning plates, I guess. The magician is saying, bring them in, visualize what it is, see it coming in, and know that it's coming in. And the magician acts as if it has already come in. That's the secret here, is to be that which you wish to see or have in your life. Be that person that already owns it or has experienced it or is showing up as it. And the magician is possibly also saying, deepen that connection to source. As above, so below. Step into your power. And with the Four of Cups, asking perhaps those deeper questions about life. You sit there, this is your journey, and you see what messages bring to your mind and to your wisdom and to your understanding as you do sit quietly enough and still enough to listen and hear. Have a wonderful day.